What's going on, guys? Vinox here again. So today I'm starting a new series here on the channel. This is gonna be a series where we do as short as possible tutorials on Premiere Pro CC 2018, and they're gonna be beginners tutorials. We're gonna start on real simple things and how to edit and what do you do and all that stuff. And depends on how this video will do. If you guys like it, if people like it, and then I will continue them. So let's jump into the computer. Okay guys, so now let's go and open Premiere Pro 2018. Again, this is gonna be mainly a beginner's tutorial. I'm just gonna try, you know, the first things when you do and how I personally do them. But I think even if you're not a beginner, you can still learn many things through these videos. So this is the first thing you see when you open Premiere Pro. So we're gonna go ahead and hit new project. Then we just I'm gonna name it new video, just whatever. There's a lot of settings here which we don't have to go through them now, but we might go through them later. And we're gonna hit enter. Okay, so now this is where we work in Premiere Pro. And I've got some random clips over here. The way I do it is I just drag and drop a clip over to my timeline, and that's gonna create the appropriate settings for this timeline. For example, these videos are shot in 720p 60 frames per second, and that's gonna create the timeline in these settings. So this is a clip, as you can see, just a random clip I have. The first thing I do, and I'd like to, if I don't need the sound here, so I'm just gonna right click in it and I'm gonna hit unlink, and now the video and the sound, they are two different things. So I'm just gonna hit delete and delete the sound because I don't need it. And after that I'm just gonna adjust the length of the clip. So I'm gonna see, for example, I need it, let's say, till here. There's few ways to do that. I personally like to just drag it in where I want it, about here. You can even do it with the razor tool, just cut. You can cut and, for example, delete one or keep the other, whatever. I'm just gonna hit Ctrl Z to undo what I did. And now that's my clip. Because this is 60 frames per second, I want to slow it down. Again, hit right click and go to speed duration. Now my speed is 100% and the duration is 118. So I'm just gonna slow it down 40% and hit OK. So now my clip is in slow motion, if you see, and it's where I like it. For example, I'm just gonna fix this one, and now if you hit enter, that's gonna render the changes that I did. There are many things that we can do here. If we wanted to color grade, we would go to lumetri color, basic correction. We can fix here, but we will get to that in another video. The effects panel is here. For example, I've got some from Acid Newman presets I could use, just drag and drop. I'm not gonna do that now. We will cover that in another video. And this is my effects control of the clip. I can scale up and down, I can rotate, I can move the position, you can keyframe. There's many things you can do. Again, we will cover most of them in another video. So now what I will do is I would choose some music and then just I'll show you what happens with music. So now I'm just gonna drag and drop a tune. Again, there's many ways to do that. I'm just trying to show the easiest, and what's easier than drag and drop things. So for example, you can cut with the razor tool or just back and forth like this, and it's pretty easy, as you can see. If you left click on the sound, you can go to the effects control and you can play with volume, with levels and all that stuff. And so it's pretty easy, as you can see. And now it's playing. After that, when I'm finished, you know, with the effects and the colors and everything, I would just go to File and Export, Media, and now here you can choose a format. I just leave it to H.264. Match source, for example, I just leave it there. You can just go for YouTube 1080 or 4K, whatever you use, and then you can choose where the name and where it will it export, and just hit export, and that's it. For example, this is 720 clip. I can just click here and you can change it, the weight and the height, and click export. So that's about it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this quick tutorial. Subscribe if you already haven't. Leave a like on this video so I can continue this kind of videos if you like them. Leave a comment with any question, whatever you want to know. And guys, I will see you in the next one.